Hey guys, welcome back, and today we're going to be looking at which club I will move to from Huddersfield, having resigned near the end of April, May, end of the season. Now, admittedly, I did get offers from Championship, offers from all the English leagues below the Championship. I also had a couple of offers from the Argentinian First Division, but in the end, I've gone for a team that, again, have just got relegated from the Italian First Division. And that is Palermo. So yeah, I'm off to Italy, guys. So yeah, last season, Palermo came 19th. Oof, a goal difference of minus 41. And they got relegated. So spoke to them. My objective was quite simple. They've asked me for the first season to essentially achieve a top half finish, and the season that follows to get promoted to the Serie A. Now, my objective is very simple. I will not be happy unless I win this season. Especially when if you go to Italian Serie B and you go to season preview, we are predicted to be fourth. So I would expect great things from the club. The only problem I have is I anticipate, similar to what happened with Huddersfield, I'm going to have players who are going to want to leave because we've got relegated. Now, with Huddersfield, I ended up keeping them through most of the season. And then towards the end of the season, I kind of got rid of the rest of them. I think this time around, the approach is going to be very simple. I've got to look at the whole list. Anybody who doesn't want to be here, send them off. I don't need them. If I can get some good money for them, that should give me something to replace them, right? Right, so transfers and stuff. So starting off, a lot of people in Huddersfield, when I left, they kind of resigned, hoping that I would sign them again. Now, the good news is that I was able to get my assistant manager, Rene Marek, my coaches, Kolo Toure and Jason Ewell as well. So we're reunited as the main groupie in terms of the managerial stuff. A lot of the staff at Palermo, as the manager left, a lot of them left vacant slots. So that gave me, ample space to work with. Now, the important bit, transfers. So first off, we'll go with the people that we sold. Essentially, Cass Odenthal was my star player. I managed to sell him for about 12.75 million when he was worth around 13 million. And we did sell Zanotti, Chacon, Brunori, Tarantino. Those were the 5 main ones. I do have a couple of pending ones. If I go quickly to transfer center, I've got the goalkeeper who wants to leave, and this centre back that also wants to leave. So I've got those 2 pending on work permits and so on, and I'll be getting a bit of money for that, about maybe 500,000 here, subject to going it up to 1 million, and this one's about 2 million flat. So once I get those 2 out, should be fine. But meanwhile, more importantly, who have I brought in? We did get, however, Vittorio Continella from Lazio on loan for the season. So I'm quite happy with this guy. He does have a decent set of stats, good physicals, good mentals, and given he's a defensive midfielder, the important ones in tackling, marking, having a good first touch and so on, they're good. Moving on, my star signing for the season is a Mark Gui. Call him Mark from now on. He's a striker. He's a 4-star, potential 4.5. He's already, the media have predicted him to be the top player for the Serie B season, and in terms of Italy, he would be like the top 4th young player of the year. Like at least the media predicts that he's going to be a top player. So quite excited that I managed to sign him for 2.5 million. He's already worth 6 to 9. Definitely not complaining from that. He came from Spurs, but I wonder at the moment where he is. He was in Barcelona, so I don't know if he's a guy that we've actually seen. I've not really watched much of La Liga this season, so maybe one of you guys might recognize him. We did sign Davide Bartisaghi from Milan for 1.7. He's a very good left back personally. Great physicals, amazing jumping, reach and pace. Great mentals apart from flair and leadership, but it's fine. We don't need to have, 11 leaders on the pitch. A bit of flair, look, as long as he defends well as a left back, that's the important thing, yeah? And then we got... We signed Sam Curtis from St. Pat's Athletic. Basically, I needed a right back for cover, and he wasn't too expensive, so about 450k. He's got decent physicals, decent mentals, and, he does have potential to improve, so hopefully he does that with us. And he's only 22, so not too bad. Next, we did sign Nicholas Binder as a backup striker, because one of the guys that left the squad, or wanted to leave the squad, was our main striker, and we only have one out-and-out striker. So I thought, okay, I've made my star signing, but you know how this game works. It might give me an injury, or I'll need to rest him, and so on. And I thought I'll bring in a second guy, somebody who may not necessarily have the potential to become a star, and could settle being like a second string striker. So I signed Nicholas Binder for, how much was it? £8,000. So personally, an absolute bargain, right? Look at his stats. He's got 12 finishing, not as good as Mark, but he does have very good physicals. He's 26, not young, not young and not old at all. Yeah, and he's got a good work rate, teamwork, and so on. He's very good off the ball, so hoping he does combination with his work rate and his fitness. Hopefully, he can deliver when needed. But he did have an issue. He needed. He asked me to bring in another Austrian potentially to help him settle in, right? Coincidentally, as I was losing my main keeper due to getting relegated, I found a keeper called Patrick Pence from Coventry, and I managed to sign him for 1.7, and he's actually 3.5 stars, which I'm very happy with. And this was purely coincidence that he's actually Austrian. So the moment I signed him, I had Binder tell me, thank you for fulfilling my promise. It's like, oh, okay. I forgot I promised. But hey, if you're happy, I'm happy. So now, looking at my home squad dynamics, I only have 2 people who are unhappy or with issues, and those are the 2 who are currently pending the work permits to leave. So unlike with Huddersfield, where I had a list of about 11 or 12 people who wanted to leave, and this gave me the managerial support was abysmal for a long time. And if you guys remember, my first half of the season with Huddersfield was not great, but then once I got rid of most of the players, the season just went on and I almost qualified for promotion. So I'm hoping by resolving this issue now, get that out the way, and maybe we can absolutely dominate Serie B. One of the funny coincidences about trying to sign for a club is that, if Man United was available, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, all of these clubs, they always tell me the same thing. It's really interesting that you have no experience in winning titles. I'm like, all right, okay, yeah, I've got promoted several times. You don't need to rub it in, all right? So I want to, at the very least, first season in Serie B with Palermo, with the money that I've been given, I have to dominate and win the cup. And that'll set me up great for next season. Also, as a bonus, they agreed to send me on a coaching course. So I'm actually developing my coaching course to... I can't remember what's the name of the course. But if I go to profile... See, so I've got currently the National C license. And now I'm studying for the National B license. Which is brilliant. Also, I'm developing my scouting knowledge in Italy as well, so which will be useful. Now, even though I've given you the transfers that I've made, bought and sold, I do still have a few pending ones because I still have 14 million left on the budget and I'm still 190k under the wage budget. But I kind of want to give myself a bit of leeway. I don't want to be just spending everything I have. But I have lost my star centre back I have lost my main keeper, even though I've replaced him with a new keeper. But I do want to sign a couple of pieces here and there. We look to the squad planner. And yeah, I've already removed certain individuals from here and here as well. Yep. So basically, if you look at my squad planner here, we've got, maybe I could use a left attacking winger and possibly a couple of center backs and potentially a goalkeeper. But to be honest, goalkeeper right now, I've got a main man. Hopefully he'll do for this season, but I do need maybe 1 or 2 star center backs. And I've got 2 guys in mind. This guy, Alessandro Marcandali, who is very decent. And Simone Canestrelli from Pisa. So he's actually a team in my division. So the way I see this one is if I pull this one off, even though it's going to cost me 6 billion, which is quite a lot. And I'm still in the process of scouting him. He does have very good stats, but I'll be making an opposition team weaker with this. So that's the idea behind it. And as well, I am trying to sign the center mid on free transfer, Skelly Alvaro. I mean, he does have 20 jumping reach, and he's on a free. So nothing wrong with getting a free midfielder, right? And I believe he even plays internationally for Angola. So even better. I have made an inquiry for Emmanuel Vignato. Hopefully I get to see how much he costs me, but he's very versatile. He can play across the whole attacking midfield. And Gianni Frassaro, hopefully he can be my left winger that I would use to complement that part of the pitch. Got very great physicals, very aggressive though. Hopefully he doesn't get me too many cards, but then again, if he does, I guess he'll have to accept not playing that often. Right? So we'll see how that goes. And with that said, let's move on now to the first game of the season, of the league season. I've already played a game in the cup. And just to show you, where is it? We played against Pisa, played at home, and we won 6-1, right? The debutant, Mark, scored a hat-trick, which is ridiculous. And so did my debutant, Davide Barteshaghi. Vasic also scored, and so did Mikkelsen. But the highlight is the fact that Mark got off to a great start with a hat-trick. So yeah, we're going to move on now to the first game of the season against Benevento, and we'll see how that goes, okay? Okay, we're ready to go. First league game of the season. Time to dominate the Serie B and, establish ourselves back into the Serie A. Can we start it off with a win versus Benevento? Let's find out. Playing at home. In pink. Okay. Oh, almost. Oh, hits the post. So close. Got them on the ball. Gives it to this guy. Crosses it in. And oh, great save. Great save by our new keeper, Pence. Got Continel on the ball to Saraga, who dribbles in. Oh, into Mikkelsen, who makes it 1-0. Yes. I was worried for a second it was offside. Oh, great take. Guillaume on the ball to Saraga, who gives it to Binda. Can Binda finish it? Oh, what a save. And he's caught offside, so wouldn't have counted anyways. Come on, close him down. Cross in. Great take. Oh, what a ball, and what a save. Okay, they lost possession. Back to us. Can we get a cross in? He does. Binder. Oh, great save by the keeper. Great take by my player. Binder on the ball. Can he shoot? Oh, great save. Oh, is that offside? Is that a goal? Continella, yes! 2-0. Surely game over now. It was a bit weird. Wasn't sure it was onside or offside. Oh, in off the crossbar. There's 3 minutes of added time. We are 2-0 up. I'd like to think that this game is over. But you never quite know. Until the final whistle. And going the shot. Oh, save back in. Nope. Goal kick. Ditch on the ball to Mary, but the 4 minutes are up. Yep, and that's it. Palermo get 3 points. Yes! Great way to start the season. That's what I like to see. So that's it for the video. We'll see what happens in the next one. I'm going to try and see if I can do the whole season. But depending on how Cup Run goes, maybe the league, if it gets close to the end of it and so on, I'll do a video based on that, yeah? I'm going to see what happens, okay? So until then, take care.